Yeah.
Well, shit.
All right.
Keep rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Yeah. You know what time it
is. What up, everybody? This is Jason with another episode of the Burning Days
podcast.
Themed episode podcast featuring my friends that are all gathered here today.
Alex, bass, vocals. Next, please.
I'm Max and I play.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot.
You
I
know
forgot
when
an
you love
instrument.
him.
I forgot an
He's your
instrument.
brother.
I forgot an instrument. Bass, vocals. Hold on. My name, Alex. Bass, vocals, programming,
Additional programming, yeah. Sampling.
sampling.
Jace also is a sampler, so
Am I?
you're a sample architect. You helped us. You helped
sample
us samp.
architect.
Hold on. We have to start over again because
I'm a samp. I'm a samp.
Yeah, my name's Max. I play guitar.
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
Both.
You're both Max.
I'm both.
You're both fucking Max today.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Dude, you got those Coke toenails today, bro.
Yeah, man.
Those are awesome, man. I'll trim them for you
Why would you want to do that?
because I'm your friend, dude.
We'll
That's
do it
gross,
on
dude.
the stream.
Because obviously you haven't
Because I
done
do
it.
that for my mans.
And he's worried about you.
I'll give you a petty.
He's worried about you, dude. He's worried about your
Petticoat
toes.
Junction.
As long as I got some like latex gloves, I would be glad to clip your toenails.
You have to clip them with your teeth, but I'll give you $200.
As long
As long as I got latex gloves, I'd be glad to clip
As
them.
long as I can clean them with some Clorox sanitizer.
I'd be glad to chew them off for you,
As long as
buddy.
you got latex teeth, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, I
As
totally
long as you
used
got
to
some
like do
Listerine
that.
on hand.
I would bite my own toenails, and like when I was like younger, I would do that.
How?
Get my foot up to my
That's
mouth.
almost like
He goes
I can,
to
I can still
we
do
gotta
it.
create a rumor about you doing that, like Marilyn Manson sucking his own peen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
You
Yeah,
could
I did
suck-
have
you
to
could
get.
fucking suck your own toes, dude.
Yeah, I had to get all my.
Yeah, you had to remove your cock so you could
I
suck
had to
your
get
own
my
toes.
pelvis removed so that I could suck my own toes. Yeah.
All right, well,
You
shit.
had to remove your tits. You had to remove your tits so you could fuck your own
I had to
ass.
get my nipples removed.
So you could suck your
just
toes.
for- just for
so I
fun.
could suck my own toes. You guys just don't understand. You don't understand. It's very bright in the solarium today. This is
Yeah, the
awesome.
solarium.
Yeah. It's awesome. Look
Solarium.
at this. We got a fresh, restained deck by Mr. Yours truly on the bass
stained
and
my
additional
pants.
Can't see
programming
it,
here.
but-
Yeah, dude, deck staining.
He additionally programmed some deck staining today.
I did a C-rate job at staining a deck because I had to do it in like 5 hours and it was really hot out.
That's definitely an A-rate job, I would say.
You did a good job.
5
Yeah.
hours? That's a long time to give yourself to stain a deck. I would say if you did a 3-hour job and you only got half the deck done, that's a C-rate job.
Okay.
So,
Or
so
you-
for the
you're
viewers,
going
by time,
the
dude.
story is every
By
few
grading
years,
process.
Okay.
every few years, our dad will offer Alex the change bucket for staining the deck.
Which is
What
usually
is
like
the change bucket?
It's a
just
bucket of
throws change,
change that my
yeah.
dad throws his change in.
So just like it builds up over
he's
time.
an old, yeah, he's an older man. And he
Everybody's
fucking
it's
carries
kind of like an
coins.
adult piggy bank.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Gotcha.
carries cash, so he gets a lot of coins. And
So you
usually
got
there's like
you
usually
have
there's like $200 to $300 in it. So you know,
So
it's
you
worth
got
my
it?
time. Yeah, I mean, I
Where do you
haven't-
bring it to?
There's one bank left that will do it, and I don't know.
Yeah, what bank is that?
What,
Bayou?
What's
It's,
that? World
Wind-
Trust.
Wind Trust.
That's right. Yeah. And
It's
that one
interesting considering like the world's coin. Isn't there a coin shortage?
I think there
Why
was.
Why wouldn't?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There might
if there
still be
still
one.
is, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Right. I thought there was. I figured
Fuck
people
coins,
would want
dude.
to.
Never
Yeah.
using coins.
I love
again.
coins, man.
Yeah,
I
we
had
stained the deck,
I had a
man.
year's worth of coins I just took in and got $93.
That's
It was like
awesome.
free
So
money,
Wind
dude.
Trust, but you
Cool,
need to
I
have an
just don't
account
use
with them
cash
to do
and
that,
I don't
right?
end
So
up
I'll
with the
do it
change,
for
and I
him.
keep
Okay,
that
so yeah.
$93 in my bank account.
So you have to use your brother is helping you with this
Yeah,
transaction.
my brother needs
Your brother Maxwell is
Yeah,
helping
dude.
you out with this
He's gonna give that money to
transaction.
fucking stain.
Are you going with him to go to the bank to
I mean, they're
get the
probably
money?
not open at this point. They're
Yeah, it's
Sunday.
Sunday.
No,
so
I mean not
Max will
today,
have
but
to-
like in the future. Or is Max going to be a bro and help you out?
I'll probably just do it on Tuesday when I go to
Dude,
work or
wow.
something.
What a
and then-
G, man.
And then,
Go on my lunch break.
You better
quick-
shave some
quick
off the
leave
top
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your
yeah, you gotta
service,
skim
dude.
I'm
some
taking
of
a
that. You gotta
90%
skim some of
finder's
that
fee.
change.
You better take a cover of
90%.
that, dude.
Oh yeah.
What are
You
you
can
hooking
shave
him up
up.
with for that favor?
I don't know. I'll probably get him fucking.
Give him your toenail
cut down.
clippings.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
After I'm
those
done chewing them off.
sweet clippings, and I'll be happy.
Let me chew those feet,
Yeah, I
bitch.
I went through this period where in bed I would like lay in bed and like I would like slap my foot really hard and like Tia would get really mad at me. So I'd be like this. I'd be like,
Why?
it's fun because it doesn't hurt like at all, but it looks like it does when you hit really hard. I mean, it kind of hurts your hand, but like the foot remains on. I mean, my foot has no nerves in it anymore.
Look at those things, dude.
And she's like, stop doing that. I'm like, no, it's fun.
It's sick how you still. I would not expect you to be a guy that's got like hair on your feet, but you still got some hair on your feet.
Yeah, I got some toe hairs.
Yeah,
and then
dude,
I
that toe. What happened to that toe in the middle there, man? What happened to your middle toe?
Oh,
yeah.
is that about to come
That
off?
was at Sanjay. Yeah, that was at Sanjay's.
Whoa, it's
Wow.
still. Yeah, it is about to come off.
Yeah, I mean, because
Holy
it's
shit.
finally like grown in. So this is like 4 months ago.
This is. Let me see.
This literally happened fucking 4 months ago.
Can you move it more into the light? You're right. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
dude. What are you gonna do with it when it's grown out?
I'm gonna eat it.
You should. We'll film it, post it on YouTube.
I'm better than Boston Market.
Boston chicken.
Yeah, man. Yo, man,
Nice.
That's what they serve in your ass at Boston chicken.
We'll pepper it. We'll cut it up and put it in some Boston macaroni and cheese. Boston Market macaroni.
Grind it up.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it on top.
Put it in a pepper grinder. Put it in a pepper shake. Alrighty. Well, dude, no. Come on. You're right. We're right by the drinks, man. Come on, dude. We don't need
What
that
if it just-
flicking off, and
What
I
if it
don't
just
need your
flew off
fucking.
right into your
Yeah.
the can?
Come on.
My bad.
Your nail. My drink.
Hell yeah.
What are we talking about? Which,
Burning Days. We're
Okay,
talking
yeah.
about Burning Days.
right.
Yeah,
right.
the song that we based off the hot sauce that we sold.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The hot sauce definitely came first.
Yeah, the hot sauce was the first idea.
Yeah.
We named the song.
Was it
after
really?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
dude.
Burning Ace. Burning Ace.
Oh yeah, Burning Ace.
Yeah.
Burning Ace.
My asshole. Yeah, so this song is one of the more melodic cuts on the record, but I think it's cool because it's one of those like, it's an angry. It's still kind of got that angry vibe on some of the other songs, but it blends together the melodic aspects kind of well of what the other songs have on the record that have singing. Like I think it's a pretty good highlight of singing on this one, but it's
Yeah,
cool
for
because
sure. It's the chorus.
It's a very simple song. It's very like structured and like stripped down, and it's like it reminds me of like our take on like a Sick in Flame song or like a Soil Work or like a fucking a band that like has that more like, you know, it's like the angry good cop bad cop vibe, dude. It was like classic when like, dude, what is this fucking band Mallcore now? What is this fucking Mallcore
What's this
bullshit?
mallcore shit, dude?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's that Hot Topic. What the fuck, dude?
Because like the first time I heard this song, it's interesting because when we
One of
first
the
started
first
doing these
songs
episodes, I didn't like. Yeah, I remember you showing us the intro riff on Guitar
Yeah,
Pro.
it was up until basically I had everything with the fast part, and then when the clean part hits,
yeah,
it was
Okay.
everything.
Half
It was
the
everything
song was
before
done,
that.
right?
Yeah, then like it just sat on the shelf for a long time because it was like we didn't really know how to end it. Then I think I just came here one day and you guys were like, "Why don't we just do this?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea." And we kind of just
Yeah,
because I was
it's
like,
just-
"Well,
it was
I
a
want to get
cool
back to the chorus."
it was
yeah,
a
it's
good
like,
song.
I knew I had to get back to the clean singing chorus, so it was like, let's just fucking.
I remember you showing that first idea though pretty early on.
yeah, that was like the first week. That was
And I
the
think
first
we had
week.
kind of banked this song because we had known that it was an idea that I mean I remember hearing that riff and thinking it was really sick and like being like, we're definitely going to use that for something. But I think it was so early on that once we classified it as that, we ended up not going back to it till later. Like
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, because it was pretty fleshed out. We just had to fucking
yeah,
sit
and
down
it ended up just
figure
becoming
it
like a
out.
really cool song.
Well, it was also one of those songs that was in drop C.
Oh, yeah, it was
below
another
G.
GCG.
So Alex had to go ahead and
CFD.
re-tab it. So I think
Yeah,
that kind of
that did hold it up.
held up a bit too.
Held it up
you
in
know?
production.
Is it
yeah,
a
sure.
7-string song?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. There's
Okay,
only
so
two
we
sixers
Oh
on this.
yeah.
Him
Okay.
and,
Yeah. That makes sense because I remember it starting off as a 6-stringer. 6-stringer. What's it gonna bring
Well, it's like 'cause
you? I don't know where I was going with
Yeah, but it's
pretty
a
good,
7-string, but it was written in the different tuning, so Alex had to switch it over, and that
Right.
took time. Which
And it
is why
sucks to
say
do.
this and No Land Man were slower to kind of happen. I think
because of that,
because of that delay and just kind of not having the demo and everything.
Sit down and retab it with the fucking
Yeah.
It's actually not that hard, but it's just not fun. It just stinks. It's just a fucking bitch of a process to be like, especially in Guitar Pro. Guitar Pro stinks at like when you change the tuning and stuff, it fucks everything up, and you're like, dude, can you like, you maintain your integrity?
Can't you like have it go one of two ways? Either it retains like the notes themselves, and then it'll change the fingering to match that based on the new tuning, or it'll just keep the same fingerings when you change it.
It does ask you that, but like if you try to hit like that you want it to change, it changes every string instead of just the string that you're changing tuning of. So like you have to like, and I always get confused when I'm like going from C to D.
Might
I'm
as well
like,
just start
wait, do
over
I
at
go
that
up
point.
2 frets or down 2 frets to go through? I always like, it's always stupid. It's like, wait, which way do I go? And it's like, dude, you've done this a million times. You know which way to go. Now you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Here we go. I played that game last night. I did play it last night on my PS4.
Really?
Yeah,
that's nuts, dude.
I almost finished the first level on cool mode, but I got cut down by like the last 2 bars of the song.
You did it on stool
and
mode,
punch. Fuck! Like, come on, dude. I did such a good job. Have you guys ever beaten any of the levels of Parappa the Rapper on cool mode? When you
definitely,
guys played it?
I've never
adult,
it.
definitely, yeah.
You got to play it.
It's really hard as a kid, but when you're an adult and you realize that the shit's just off and you have to just be like a little bit ahead of it, then it's like super fucking.
Depending on your TV.
Maybe if they add that
true.
to the Switch, then I'll play it.
They won't. It's a Sony IP.
Well, fuck,
dog. You gotta have a PlayStation.
Do I have to get a PS Vita to play it?
Yeah.
You could probably play it on a PS Vita. Yeah, I have it for my PSP and for my PS4.
Living the PS
and
Vita
for PS1
Loca.
PS Vita.
PS Pita. PS Penis.
PS Vita Loca.
Living the
She'll make you
penis
take your
loca.
clothes off and play Switch in your bed.
Living the penis
Shit in your
loca.
mouth and kill you
Loca.
till you did.
Shit in your mouth.
Fell off the rails.
Anyway, the lyrics of the song
Living the peanut.
have an
Loca.
interesting process behind them too. It was one of those songs that you started writing the lyrics to. You had like a couple of segments already done, like the chorus. I think
Chorus
you had done
was the first thing,
and then like the first
intro.
verse.
Yeah, the intro thing. Yeah, that first verse.
And you sent it to me because you said you didn't know what to do with it. And I remember at the time I had heard the demo that you had so far, and I liked all the lyrics. They were very cool and they were very metaphorical as far as like burning and smoke, and like it was kind of like, I don't know, another allegory on being a piece of shit in a way, and like I don't know, wasting time. And it reminded me of like, when you were kind of like, I don't know what to do with this. It was kind of the first time we collaborated on lyrics in a way where you and I both ended up writing the song.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's just one of those cool examples of like getting to that point where sometimes another eye on something creative can really bring out more of it, I think, or more to it. So like you had that big slow part, like the pre-chorus, I don't know what that whole part, vocals, the melt with me part. Like I had this idea for you to do this like big drawn out vocal there. Just because it's like a cool, like it's just like a real cool, catchy, chunky part, and we've never really had, I don't think, a part like that. I don't know. Just the way it sticks out in that song to me, I thought it would be cool to have more of a vocal hook there.
That part is sick because when you guys sent that, I was like, I wasn't expecting that. And you're like, this is like works perfectly.
Yeah, because it's not like
it's so sick.
It's just like it's a very simple lyric pattern. It's like only a few words, and it's just stretched out over that section there. And it was cool to kind of like bring it together that way and kind of go with this theme of like burning shit and just like melting and kind of being a piece of shit and kind of melting along with that. And I don't know, for me, like I'm definitely one of those guys that doesn't spend my money wisely or always spend my time wisely. I think we're all guilty of doing that shit, and it's something that a lot of people think or contextualize in their lives to different degrees. So I think it's kind of cool to have a song that reflects that feeling of like, self-doubt in your choices and your actions, and kind of like the song also has, the way the song ends, the way you ended it, it kind of is like I guess like the narrative perspective of whoever the song is coming from kind of has like a change of heart at the end, and it's
a
like,
positive ending.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just kind of like you recognize that shit, and it's like, becoming an adult by like recognizing it and figuring out, that's the first part of solving any issue.
It's the metalcore, it's the metalcore spirit of that song, dude.
Yeah, for real,
with the
man.
Clean singing chorus, and then it always has to have the Howard Jones
Redemption,
positivity
dude,
on
you know
it,
what I
dude.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
But yeah,
That's
I
kinda what
don't
I was
know.
thinking with
you
that,
guys
but-
grew up on that stuff. You guys grew up on like
Oh, yeah.
the metalcore classics,
Big
you
old
and Max,
time.
and I think the song is. Oh, we got a little guy here. Yeah, get
on,
up
boy.
there. Go up there. Go on. Yay!
Yay.
We got Hank here. What's up? Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us, bud. So yeah, I don't know. The song, it was cool, but it was like the song ended up having a big tie-in to the record, just far as like the theme of the Wicker Man. There's a big part of the inner piece of the artwork that has the Wicker Man kind of over this figure, and the figure is on a bench on like the right side of that big inner piece, and the way I kind of perceive that is the guy sitting on the bench is the person who the perspective of this song in particular is coming from, and that burning Wicker Man, I kind of had that idea of representing like the things that the character is considering wasting as like this thing that's just on fire. You know what I mean? Like it's designed to be wasted by being burned, and it was cool to kind of have that burning Wicker Man like looming over him, just because it kind of creates, I don't know, more of a intricate surrealism part of that cover, in my opinion, or that artwork, in my opinion. But yeah, I just like how it came out. And initially, like,
best-selling shirt on the tour, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
It was.
You got that Burning Day shirt with the red border, man.
Well, we
You
are
got a
Big
popular
eye.
shirt.
Yeah, I want the one with the eye.
Yeah,
the eyeball
shirt.
Can I
shirt.
get the
Yeah.
eye?
I'll take the eyeball shirt, please.
The eyeball shirt will make sense with the next record.
eyeball. One
Oh, how will that make sense? Oh,
Uh-oh.
Maybe you should consult your farmer's almanac.
Yeah.
so yeah.
Hear that there, Biff?
But yeah, so we're what 9 days.
I know, that always
after-
reminds me of that movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Future, the second one.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're 9 days since the album came out, and I was honestly shocked to see how many people were digging this song.
Yeah, it
'Cause
definitely has a
I,
good amount of
like-
plays too.
Yeah, like it's kind of weird because I kind of, not that it was like a filler track for me.
It's the middle of the record song.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and-
a single.
Yeah.
and it's cool that people are really digging it because it's like I didn't expect that, and it's kind of neat.
Right. Yeah.
So-
It's catchy. It's really catchy.
yeah,
got
it's
some good
definitely more.
melodies
It's an
and-
exercise in hooks. This song,
yeah,
I think.
for sure. Yeah, the chorus is really catchy with the clean vocal line in there,
And the lead,
and,
yeah.
and with the acoustic guitar too, like strumming behind it. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
The-
it
Right,
It's
yeah.
a lot of
sick as hell.
layers going on.
And I just think that's what adds to the song too, is like finally writing it and writing, at least the lyrics too, in a perspective of like writing it musically. Like how can we make the song lyrically be cool, but also fit the song, because the song has so many fucking hooks, and it's like each part has something catchy to it. I think so. The way it ended up turning out, I think, was just really cool, because it was like a song that I ended up finding relatable by the end of it, and like. It was just kind of cool to be like, fuck, man, me and Alex, dude, we could fucking...
Tag team.
Yeah, we could pretty much,
wrestling
like,
champs, dude.
it was kind of like the first instance of just feeling like, oh, shit, me and him could, like, do anything if we could do this song. And definitely on, I don't know, hint, some new music we're working on. It's kind of getting to that point where we're really dialing that shit in. and
Yeah,
it's
we realized
fucking-
it's a more efficient way in a lot, or not efficient way, but it's just a better way to write shit.
Yeah, it's just like if you start, I don't know, like it's always cool to go down a path with your lyrics if you're really feeling them, I guess. But I think a really important part, or at least a big shift in our songwriting direction, was found on this song, as far as, like having that sense of just being like, well, fuck, the lyrics and the music, the lyrics and the patterns and the, even the clean vocal melodies can all be utilized to a point to make the song stronger itself, as opposed to it just being like the song is to showcase this. And I think that was a cool shift to have, because it made the song easier to write, at least because like once you had sent those ideas to me, it was just like, okay, bam, like let me run wild with it. And then there's that clean section in the song where I ended up doing the vocals over that section.
Yeah, this is cool.
Because I had this idea Because I like when vocalists, in a way where it's sort of like you could take a smaller section and make it have more of an atmospheric or cinematic feel by like having more of an unhinged vocal pattern where it's sort of like not following
not to a meter or something.
or like a cadence necessarily. And it's something that I thought would be cool to try because I've heard a lot of vocalists that I like do it. So I had initially came up with this, that whole verse that's there. I'd written the lyrics out for it, and I was sending Alex voice memos on my iPhone of the patterns for everything that I had written on that song in different pieces. I was sending them over to you, and I ended up doing this weird fucking voice when I had done that one. And I sent it to you, and you threw an effect on it, and it just ended up sounded really fucking cool. And when everybody heard it in the demo, they liked it. And then
I don't know why I think we just decided, we were like, why don't we just keep
Tim
that
was the one who was kind of like, yo, this is really cool. Like, I think we should just keep it the way it is.
Yeah, versus redoing it, because it's like the album is recorded on your phone as a voice memo.
And
it sounds
in the demo
good.
It was
we just kept it.
Compression, like turn the threshold like all the way down so it would catch everything. Gain all the way up, fucking chorus and distortion. That's it.
Yeah,
and it's like
that
nobody would know.
as
You know
hell.
what I mean?
Like, you're like
who the fuck would
whispering
know
it.
that
You're
shit?
doing it like super.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, you're
like
just
that
doing
type
it
of
quietly.
voice.
So it's like you have to make it sound kind of louder.
Exactly.
But,
with the effects. But
That's
it
what it
was
does.
cool. It ended up being this cool thing that opened another new vocal door for us because you'll be hearing some more of that crazy ass shit.
we talked about how you did vocals on No Land Man. Did you like under the?
Oh, the singing? I don't know.
The never
Maybe
found
we
more
did.
peace part.
Yeah.
Under the solo. Yeah, you
There's
did.
like
You
a
did
singing
vocals there
thing.
too.
Yeah.
You can hear him go.
Yeah, I do the sick fucking like pirate vocal thing.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It just sounds
through.
like trash.
Yeah.
In a cool way. But
it just sounds like you with your voice is very
cigarette-y.
But no, it's just like very distinguishable. Like it's very unique to you.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
It's just like, oh, that sounds like Jason to me. At
It's
least.
cool
I
though.
love it. It's cool.
It's cool to kind of fuck with vocals as far as like I mean, now that we like kind of, Alex is doing singing and screaming. Tim is doing all kinds of different voices on the record. You have me doing stupid shit on the album. It's kind of cool to see how like the doors kind of blow off with that because it's like you have all these voices we have all these voices to pick from now. So it's kind of cool to be able to experiment with that a little bit more in ways we never really fucked with in the past, and I think it's kind of added another flavor to the production. So
Next
to have something
album,
like that,
Max and Jace are gonna do like a Benedictine monk harmony part.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sick.
I'm just thinking of Symphony X Benedictine monk parts. Yeah, dude. Jace is gonna be the mezzo. He's gonna be the fucking mezzo soprano, and Max will be the
mezzo.
fucking
You're gonna be the mezzo
double
pretzel,
bass, dude.
We're actually
Metzels-
doing
Metzels
on the next
pretzels?
song. There's going to be a puppetry of the penis segment where we take Alex's cock and make it into a pretzel. You ever go to Aunt Annie's? They slather it in butter. They roll it up like dough. Yeah, we'll make it nuts, man. Okay.
I mean, this song, String Fella's probably the most pain in the ass to play.
Is it?
The intro riff's just a
Drums
bitch.
suck.
The middle section is a bitch and a half too.
Yeah, that was hard too.
The fast part. That's
chorus
a hard one because I got to do 1 to 4.
The pre-chorus isn't. Yeah, this song's kind of hard. I think that's one thing too. Is like I never thought we'd play it live, and maybe we never will. Maybe we will. I don't know.
Maybe we will. Maybe we
definitely.
won't. We
Like
might.
I wouldn't be
Who
able
knows?
to play that song right now at all. Like,
Oh,
probably,
I don't think it. Yeah.
I don't even think I would be able to
couldn't
play any of the riffs off of it even at this point because I just forgot them all.
Yeah, it's definitely a bitch. But I think that's what makes it cool because it's got a little bit of that technicality to it that some of the other
for
songs
sure.
don't have. But also it has the groove, it has the melody. It's got like you said, it's like a little bit of everything going on. Which
It's kind
is
of a
sick,
fuck
you know?
fest. The drums are very technical too, so that's a hard one to play with all the cymbal chokes in there.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but you nailed those when you were recording drums. Like,
Yeah,
it was like
the
the
last-
first take
oh,
or
yeah,
something.
The last,
You're like, I don't know if I can do
this.
this, and you did it
Yeah,
perfectly.
the end.
like, the
It was
first
the
time.
end take. The last time I do it, where it
Oh.
ends with the shun shun shun. I got that that like whole ending section in one take at the end with I think some small minor edits, but that was cool because I was just like, I don't know if I could do it, and then I did it. And then it was done, and it sounded cool. It is hard to play on drums, but it's like a slower song, so at least like it's not like the blasty section isn't even that bad in the middle.
It's like 155.
Yeah, and live I might even spice that whole thing up too, just because like
But I remember
that was one of the last songs I put together for drums.
that middle section. I did it wrong.
Oh, you did the articulation.
I played like open notes. I like da 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 da. I like held it, I think, instead of muting it. And I was like, I did it. And I didn't think about it. And I played it the whole thing. It took a long time to get it done. And I sent you guys like, yeah, the articulation's wrong. I was like, part of me was like, I think mine's better. Then I was like, no, it's not. This is stupid. I gotta fucking do it again. I did the whole section again. Yeah, that whole middle bit there.
You redid the whole thing?
Yeah, because I did the art. I was listening to it. I'm like, I could just do those last notes. I'm like, I can do it better. I think it was better, but I'm just like, fuck. That was such a pain in the ass to do it twice. But
yeah, I think,
I don't know.
and that was one of those parts that we probably should have just had one of us record. I think it would have sounded a lot tighter. Because
damn, Jay's hating on it, man.
I'm not hating on it. I still think it came out fine.
Like, I think it sounds awesome.
I'm just saying, like, that's that kind of part where it's like, you can tell if a single guitar player plays it, it's going to sound a lot tighter just because it's
it's very.
Well, I think that's something we didn't stress out about too much was like not having the guitars be like laser focused.
Yeah, honestly,
because it's got some soul.
I think it fits the theme that we were kind of going for, like just the rawness of everything.
It's like we're playing this as a band, you know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's kind of like this song was definitely a big collaboration effort. I feel like at the end of it too, but I don't know. At least I think it ended up just it's just another raw showcase, and it's cool that both of you played on it. You know, it's like I don't know.
I still think it came out great. I mean, the part sounds really cool.
But if we wanted to like grid it 100%, one guy should have probably done it.
The drums changed a shitload for that part. I hated the initial drums.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was even. What was the original drum?
You had this weird like two-step beat almost like
on the ride.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and it sounded dumb, so I changed it.
And you did the tom thing, and then it builds up to the China thing.
So it opens up for a beat down. Yeah. You get a little heavy beat down part for that a little bit.
Then
that's right. I had that. It was like a death metal ride thing, wasn't it? Like ding 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 ding.
It was like ding 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 ding, and it ended up just sounding like maybe in your head it sounded like that, but it sounded like an Iron Maiden drum part, like the way it was translated.
Oh, a Nico McBrain.
Yeah,
part,
it sounded like that because it was just like I get it, but let's make it fucking sick.
Yeah, dude, Nico McBrain.
That's a really fun tom part on the record, like because you always highlight the tom fills.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those.
That's a
where
big one.
This is probably one.
Yeah, that part's really sick.
When we did the pre-pro, this is probably the first thing we did where I was like, damn, you're fucking going ham on the toms. This is sick.
Yeah, very
cool.
Thomas Hawk inspired tom part there for sure. Even though I don't think it's like a polyrhythm or anything, but
Tom
Hockey.
Then we used the Evertune for the intro riff and the outro riff. There's a couple of parts where we were trying to get the notes to be a little more in tune.
Yeah,
and the day before reamping, we switched a few of those to like.
Oh shit!
Right.
Like the da-na-na and da-na-na and bam bam.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It was like a last second thing where we just weren't happy with it, so we just pulled out the Evertune.
I remember that now too.
And did that. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was just something about because I don't know. It must have been one of those weird chords where you're like stretching your fingers a lot, and then you can't help but like bend the string just a little bit on one of those notes or something to the point where it just it throws it all off and it just sounds out of tune no matter how hard you try.
Yeah.
So the Evertune is like that's like made for that basically.
It saved the day on that,
you can
man.
Bend the shit out of the strings and it won't change the pitch. So
yeah, that was cool because we did that and you did that and I was like, oh yeah, this is like this saved the part.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was a good move.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those things. It probably only would have bothered like us.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no one would have noticed.
But it would have ruined the song to me. Like I guess I can't listen to this because it's like every time I'm just that's all I'm gonna hear
too. Yeah.
It's like skip.
Yeah.
Cool. So
overall,
good call.
Sick song.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Yeah, one of the first ones. Jace hates it.
I don't hate it.
I can't.
I went
trying to
from
sum
not
it up.
liking the song to not liking the song to liking it again. I'll say that it's definitely a song that's had a journey for me as far as like how I view it on the record, like as a whole and far the whole like I like it a lot more in context of the record because I think it's it's definitely one of those like exercises in a different style of songwriting for us, which I think is cool.
Yeah,
it's
and
just another side of the record, I think,
definitely.
because it's got the angry elements, the melodic elements, but it's also very straightforward. And the guitars really carry a lot of the parts too, I think. So it's like a riffer, you know?
Yeah,
It's a
I think
cool one. I don't know. I like
It's
it.
a
Riffer.
It's a riffer.
It's a riffer. And the chorus is cool.
riffer.
I mean, like, people like the chorus. Somebody
Yeah,
said
dude, it's a
the chorus
classic
sounded like-
chorus, man.
Yeah, I mean, along with Sheridan, I think this is like also like the most biggest departure of like shit from Voice for sure. Like I think the song is like weird
Yeah,
as
definitely.
shit.
I would say so too, because there's
This
not
is
like.
a song that could not be on Voice. No parts.
There's
of it
only a
really
few
could be on
synth
Voice.
elements in the chorus. Like, there's not a lot of like. There's no like.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a little backing
There's
lead
the
behind
little
your part, and then there's like
keyboard
that.
part.
Yeah, there's
Isn't
that
there a
other part.
What is
mellotron
that?
layer
That's
in
like,
the blast or something?
a vibraphone
Yeah.
or some shit.
So
Yeah.
there's some voice elements in there, but it definitely doesn't like shine through as
Yeah, I
much
mean,
as a
honestly,
voice
the only
song.
part that would be kind of Voice is like the clean part, and even then, it's like not really.
I think the like there's a little bit of like a wall of sound element with that blast beat
you're
section
right,
in the
yeah.
middle.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's like kind of shines through a
bit.
little bit because there's some atmosphere with like the guitar there and the
And then,
the layer
the Korn
behind
riff
it.
kicks in, dude.
better get it.
Yeah, the head Welch part, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, and again. Yeah, the Korn riff. You'll
Korn
never
riff,
hear
dude.
Korn
Ow,
play.
ow, ow,
The
ow.
Korn riff from Alex, who probably can't name 5 Korn records here.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, do it. Let's go.
I Voice.
Okay.
That's their first
That's
record.
one. You got one.
Yeah.
The 4 more.
The Chive Sundial.
Okay, that's 2.
That's the Chives. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
when they were.
You
they
only
were
got
working
2.
for the
There's
Chives.
3 more
Chive.
left.
Shit.
Can you not name one Korn record?
I didn't Follow the Leader.
Okay.
And then
It's Follow the Reaper.
yeah, Follow the Reaper. I'm sorry.
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
that's
right.
4.
That's my
We're
favorite.
counting both of the follows.
Children of the Corn.
Y'all want a single say "Suck That"?
Yeah. Okay, that
And then
counts.
That's when he gets head.
Wow, you really do know your stuff.
Yeah.
Does he
man.
get head
Number
from
one
head?
Korn fan right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
It's
Like,
the Korn riff.
I am coming undone. I know that song. That's what I ripped it off of, dude.
I'm
that
coming
song.
undone. Dun, da, da, dun, da. Hell yeah! Sounds just like that song.
Yeah, dude.
That you don't know the name of or the album it came
That
from.
song's called "Coming Undone."
Is it?
Yeah. Or it's just called Undone.
What's
or
it
some shit. It's like from 2002. I know
What
the
album
year.
is it from?
It's from Andrew Cuomo.
I don't think it's from 2002 either.
That's what the album is called.
It's definitely not. That song is
Yeah, it's
not
like
from
2000
2002.
It's like 2002 or 3. It's
no,
like a
it was like
2000s
2006 or 7. But like,
Really? That's
Yeah.
the same
Yeah,
year,
the,
dude.
the Korn album, Andrew Cuomo.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was called
Andrew
Andrew
Cuomo.
Cuomo.
I remember that.
Do you guys like
that was so
the?
throwaway, dude. That was not that funny.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
that
sick,
funny.
dude. I
That
love
was so
it.
throwaway.
Yeah, it's classic though. Yeah, it is very throwaway. I
It's
agree.
very much like, yeah, I've got nothing right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway,
Do you guys like the Limp Bizkit song from Significant Other with Jonathan Davis on it?
yes, I do. I
actually
forget what it's
really like
called,
that
but I do
song.
think
I know.
that
I was
song
just
is
gonna,
sick.
I'm looking it up because I forgot
Yeah, I
what
like
it
the
was
Limp
called
Bizkit
too.
song with Davi Vanity on it, dude.
What's that one called?
It's called
I like the Limp Bizkit song that's
Chud
called
on the Dance Floor.
Y'all Wanna Alex Say.
Nobody Like You. I
Fuck.
think.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys got any
That's
final...
it. That's all I got for this
And
one.
now,
Yeah, I
now
think
for
that's
my
it.
final thought. Jerry Springer, you shouldn't burn your days. You should freeze your days so you have them for later.
Steve Wilkos.
Now for my final thought. Doesn't
Yeah.
even sound like Jerry Springer.
No, not at all. Does he have a final thought at
This
the
is
end
what
of the
Jerry
show?
Springer sounds like.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, check out that clippage. That'd be sick if that was his final thought, though. And now for my final thought.
Does he have a final thought at the end of
he
every
does, yeah.
episode?
Yeah, remember
a
he
final
goes
thought.
in front of that thing that's like the you take your pictures in front of it when you're in grade
No,
school.
what
he
are
goes
you
through like
talking about?
he sits in front of one of those backdrops. At least when we were kids, that's what he did.
Oh.
He goes, "You should raise your kids without being white trash. You shouldn't be white trash."
Okay.
That's what he does.
My final thought.
And now
You
for
should
my
shit.
final. All right, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it for the next episode too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, dude, he's got final thoughts, man.
Oh shit. He really does. Compilation.
Final Thought compilations,
Yeah.
dude.
Does he? Ooh, I kind of want to watch that.
Yeah, I do too. All right, well, shit.
All right, cool.
Shit.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Ronk.
you,
All right,
guys.
now let's. Should we?
We should finish with the 3 symbol choke that
Dun,
Burning
dun,
Days
dun.
Finishes with.
And then should we jump in? Do you guys want to do the next one? You want to take a break? What do you guys want to do?
Let's take like 5 minutes or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 5 minute
All right.
break.
Bye.
What's next? Oh yeah.
Dun,
Okay.
dun,
Bye
dun.
guys.